Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Continuing coverage here on LiveRC.com of the 2026 Dirt Nitro Challenge DNC, presented by the fine folks at J Concepts and A Main Hobbies. My name is Scotty Ernst. We are bringing you the play-by-play with my not present at this time tag team partner, Tyler Oaks. He's out getting some photos, doing some interviews, stuff like that. A great shot there at the staging area as race number 40 gets ready to rock and roll. It's great to have Shane O'Connor in here from New Zealand just a few minutes ago, telling their experience, and he's got 8 other guys that came up here for the first time, and they're having an absolute blast. Great time being had here in California. Got a bunch of guys in there. Let's see, we got Roger Van Dorsten in there, Basil's in this one, Jimmy Rodley in this one, all part of the Kiwi Connection, Evan Crichton in this one. So they got a bunch of guys ready to have some fun here, and 50-plus us old guys. Hello. Mauro checking in from Italy. Ciao. How are you? Track is holding up nicely. Jamar, Den Vids, how are you? It was great to be in Canberra last week. Narbunda. Finally got that one down. Narbunda, Australia is where we were. Just outside Canberra. Got race 40 on the track. 15 more races to go on a Friday night here in California. DNC 2026, the 27th running of said event. Maddie, welcome. Matt Nelson, welcome back to the party. Oh, we got one upside down and nobody sees it. Marshall, coming over from a long way away. Corey checking in from Vancouver. How are you, Corey? Welcome. Got a good bunch of people from the Pacific Northwest in our chat room throughout the course. Had 28 nations already over the course of the last couple days. Pretty awesome. Track is in really good condition, but it is showing some age. After 3 long days in the hot sun, thousands of laps being turned. RC checking in from Central Ohio. Got Frank Sell out front, Roger Van Dorsten, Kenny Brosh, Dean Sexton, Basil Wires. Followed by Paul Schultz. Following this yellow car here, this may be announcer Kenny Brosh. No, that is Frank Sell, it looks like. I thought we were on Kenny. I think Kenny is... That's Kenny. He usually has green in his body. I thought maybe he mixed it up, but there's Kenny. Kenny, a long-time announcer. He was the track announcer for 2008 World Championships in Charlotte. That's the first time I got to meet him and hear him spit his venom and listen to him race direct. Great guy, passionate about the hobby, very knowledgeable in it. We are in Paris, California, Perris, not to be confused with Paris, France. Kenny out front, nice on the double. Kenny looking good. Tyson Walsh online. What's up? Sexton also in this one, getting cheered on by the boys. All right, Frank Sell, Roger Van Dorsten. I'm going to cross the start-finish line. Following Roger here. Roger looking good. Frank right in front. That's first and second. Over the left side, double now to that big hip jump. Up and down. Oh, perfect there by Roger. That was nice. Double. This is the guy that Shane was talking about if you were with the interview just a few minutes ago. He was being too nice out there, and he had to learn to put his elbows out and do a little bit of racing out there. Good run here, Roger. Just 1 second out of the lead. Roger, hot lap at a race on the last lap. You go with your bad self, Roger. Awesome. Dean Sexton going to move up to the 3. Kenny Brosh going to go 4. Dana Tennell checking in from Savannah, Georgia. I think we got Georgia checked off. We do. Just a few states are still missing. This one winded down. We were on Frank's cell there for a while. Frank is done already. Hi there.
How was your interview?
I went really well. Yeah,
I could hear it.
Oh, somebody had it on TV?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah, Shane came. He wanted to come in and see what the studio was like.
See what it was like.
And I said, sit down, we'll put you on. So it was good.
Nice.
Kind of tell a story of, him bringing his mates over here. And, yeah, it's really good. And there happened to be a bunch of Kiwis in the chat room, so it worked out really well.
That's great.
Yeah, really, really nice story. And his favorite place to go here?
Yes.
Applebee's.
Really?
I didn't say nothing. Chat room had their opinion on Applebee's, but he lived here for a few months, he said.
Okay.
And I guess it was Applebee's close, so he went there regularly.
I like it. I like it
a lot. I'm a Texas Roadhouse guy. That's my favorite. It used to be Chili's. Chili's used to be my go-to. When I would travel, go to Chili's. But I'm a Texas Roadhouse kind of guy now. Best value, I think, for casual fast food dining.
Whatever makes you happy, man.
Correct. But you can get out of a Texas Roadhouse with a good meal for under $20.
I like it.
Or at $20. Plus a tip, of course. But
love that for you.
Love that for me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like Texas Roadhouse.
Your package has arrived.
It's actually got shipped.
You got a satchel of tires.
Thank you, Mike Garrison, for the wraps. Much appreciated.
Oh, those are the wraps?
Those are the wraps.
Those look sporty.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, they look sporty. I like a little bit more pink in the paint job.
Me too. There's your buddy.
There's Captain Jimmy. What's up, Captain? Wonder if he knows there's a camera there. Probably not.
Probably not.
Where is that? Holy cow. That's a long way away. Zoom in again. I'll,
Zoom.
Well, no, you didn't have to go that fast.
Whoa.
Holy cow. That's a long way. Up there just chilling on a Friday afternoon as the sun sets. Cowboy Troy, is that you, Captain Nitro? No way. You get different online aliens. You should use Cowboy Troy if that's you. All right, we're rolling out here.
Cowboy
3.
Troy.
Cowboy Troy, yes. Weld, Maine. I've been waiting for somebody to check in from Maine. We got Maine checked off the list now. Outstanding.
In the parking lot.
Oh, got it, Jerry. Okay. Copy that.
Love a good Walla Walla. Reading back up. It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
Walla
we had a
Walla.
Walla Walla Washington.
What does fair dinkum mean? Like, fair enough?
I don't know what it means in Australian, but that's one of their lingos.
Got it.
Like shrimp on our barbie, g'day.
G'day,
Yeah.
mate.
Idaho.
Idaho.
That was good.
Thank you. Be here all week.
That's right. We got Idaho checking. Thank you for checking in, everybody. Oh, Chicarillo. Leading the way. He has dominated. 50 plus. Dominate. +50 Nitro buggy. He's got a 0 and a 6, though. Not so dominating, Scotty. Donnie B's been dominating. Where'd Donnie? Donnie, a terrible first lap. Well, Paul's got a 0 and a 6. Donnie a 0 and a 2. Who else got a 2? Donnie 0 and a 2. And Miguel Perez has a 2. So Chicky with a TQ here would dominate. A long way to go yet.
Just you need a chip and a chair in the big show.
That's it. That's all you need.
Chicky working his way around the backside of the track. He's got the hot lap of the race with a 42 flat. 42.1, backing it up.
Hey, we got a dirt oval guy in the chat room. Ashton Zimmer.
What?
What's up, Ashton? How you doing?
What is up, Scuba?
Scuba. Why do we call him Scuba?
Call him Scuba Steve. I don't know, man.
Call him Scuba Steve?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just work here.
Okay. Got it. What's up, Scuba? I don't like to say how many states we have, because if I say, we're missing Alabama.
People start cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have Michigan already? I would assume so.
Yeah, Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's checked off. Yep. We got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Chicarillo did
14.
run 40 plus, but he is allowed to, by definition here, if he can run 50 plus.
He's over 40, he can run it.
40 plus.
You're over 50, you can run it. Got no problem with that.
Scuba put in some really good runs.
Did he run up at trackside?
No, they did. He had some good runs at your race, the Chili Bowl.
Yeah.
And then he had some really good runs in Motorama. So, Scuba.
That's good. Glad you're racing. Racing with your pops. There's nothing more fun, especially from my dad's point of view.
I was rooming with them, and unfortunately also took Brian out 2 qualifiers in a row.
Well,
so that was tough.
I saw one.
Yeah,
I saw one.
It was tough.
We were done, and I got to go there. But it looked like maybe the best Motorama.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
The track was super tough to drive on, just because to make lap time you needed to run slicks, but there was a lot of dust. But, I think it just added to the mystique of that type of format and everything.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was tough.
Larcy, no balut for me. Ayoko. Hindi masarap. I just said, I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. Chicarillo. Ooh, hot lapping when you're out front with a 5-second lead. He wants to start on pole. Car guy checking in from Lubbock, Texas. San Diego checking in. Good to have you following along. I was in San Diego for a year and a half. No, not a year and a half. Whatever. Maybe for a year. I was in the Navy. It was great. Loved it. Best job in the world to have. Safest job. Weather forecaster in San Diego. Yeah, today it's going to be 72 and partly cloudy. Tomorrow, a little bit less clouds. Partly cloudy and sunny, 72.
Should be pretty similar. Yeah, pretty similar for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. We get like 1 day of rain a year. Thacker in this one, 7503. I got to go have a chat with Paul.
I did too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Did you get attacked by the dog there?
No, I didn't go over there.
Oh,
I caught
okay.
him in passing. So
Got it.
We stopped and talked.
Yeah, we got a watchdog. Wally Bill's got his watchdog there.
I would
And
take Wally Bill's watchdog and put him up against Cheers. It was a terrifying dog.
Yeah, they're very similar. They're both German Shepherds.
Are they?
Yeah, I think Cheers has been trained to eat people.
To be terrifying.
Correct. Chigarella going to take this one 41.5, hot lap, 8 lap 5:36.
Pronounce Joshua's last name, I dare you, in the chat room.
Where's Joshua?
In the chat room. At the top.
Joshua. Vico Domini.
That is correct. It's either Vico Domini or Visa Domini, but I think you might be right.
I think it's Vico Domini.
From Florida.
Cool cat.
Yeah, I got to race with them quite a bit when I lived over there.
Big fan.
The Viking. Big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Large and in charge. Michael Thompson checking in from Palm Desert. How are you? Going to come by and hang out. Good deal. Well, Equal Films, you got to get an 8 scale again. Make it happen. See Robbie Spana. You know about Balut. No, thank you. Not a fan.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
It's a thing. Some people are in it, especially when they're drinking at night. Everybody's drunk. They eat some Balut.
Yeah, that sounds goofy.
No, not.
Vici Domini.
Vici Domini.
I thought so.
Well, he was at Motorama.
Really?
Ooh, many years ago. I think that's where we first met. Was that where we first met?
Guy Fieri, otherwise known as the artist, formerly known as Jeff Guy
Fieri.
Fieri. Whatever.
Guy Fieri.
Man.
Yeah.
Flavor Town.
Yeah, Flavor Town. DDD guys.
Yeah.
I did go over to Tijuana and San Ensenada, not to race, but when I was in the Navy there, back when it was okay to go across the border to Tijuana.
Right.
That's where I went into my first adult bar. I just got out of boot camp and C school, so I went into Tijuana, Mexico, and I learned exactly what those facilities were like.
You were like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. And you had to drink when you were there. So I got a beer, and I just raised it. Every time they came around to take a new one, I just kind of raised it up like I was still pulling it. Never empty, never.
Back in 2012, we went to Motorama. Wowza.
Wow. There we go. I knew we had met, and I thought it was at Motorama, yeah. I think for the entire race, I think I said your name wrong. I'm sure you remember that.
Sounds like something we would do.
Yeah, it might. I think I just ended it with Josh V. That's how it was.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man.
That's right. You winner, Josh V. I'm not wrong when I say that.
No, never.
Oh, we're having too good time. Racing here in DNC, reminiscing, getting called names.
Dude, I'm
Good
telling
time.
you, it's tough out here being a sack of potatoes.
It is. I did not go to the Donkey Show. Not in Tijuana. Seen plenty of that stuff in Southeast Asia.
All right. Did you go through the 40-plus Nitro buggy?
40-plus? No, I think I went through.
14?
No, I did. I was waiting for you to get here.
All right. Top 14, 40-plus Nitro buggy, and then we will do 50-plus Nitro buggy. Downtown Tyler Brown, TQ, Saxon, Ciccarello, Lorette, Degani, Nelson, Morales, Dunford, Swanson, Watson, Belcastro, Howarth, Lee General, and Brent Belkey. Rounding out the top 14 in the 40-plus.
BT made the 40-plus Nitro Buggy main.
Love to see it. Barely
with a 19, a 13, and 11. Wow. He
14,
made it, though.
28. So
Connie V's not in. That is
shocking.
Oh, yeah. Connie V usually in it to win it there.
And 50-plus Nitro buggy.
Wait.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ciccarello, Vinkmolder, Thacker, Mihelich, Sell, Martins, General, Perez, Craig, I don't know.
Craig M.
Yep. Van Dorsten.
Yeah, Kiwi.
He, B, Sexton,
Yeah, Kiwi.
and Winstad. That's your top 14. All those guys going directly to the main events the following
Kenny
Sunday.
Brosh just missing it. Oscar Spratley just missing it. How many guys were in there? There's 40 guys. Back at it here, Brian Wright. Your leader. There you go. What's up, Shane Wheeler? How you doing? He says, what's up?
What is up?
There's a race in Cabo.
Cabo.
There's a track in Cabo.
A gringo race going.
Doesn't Sammy Hagar have a bar down there? Cabo
Wouldn't
Wabo?
know, man. Your guess is better than mine.
Out front, Carter. James Bryan. Hot lap, 41.3 right there. That lap for Carter. $41.3 that time for Sultan. See what he's got this time by.
You had the Aussies and the New Zealanders in on YouTube and Facebook making fun of their guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was great.
See Logan Toya.
Logan's a pretty talented racer.
He is.
Very,
Both of
very
them.
talented.
Both Toyas.
He's had, yeah, Dylan, too. Los Cabos. Is that where they do that race that everybody goes down to? Or where was...
In Cabo?
Yeah, everybody goes to Central America for a race? Or
I don't know, man. I know what you're
or
talking
Camden
about.
Lime and then go to...
Yeah, I don't remember where they went.
Throbbing Brain, help me out here.
Nope.
Carter, Brian, Zach, Vincent.
Your favorite has checked in. Your favorite place.
Pukekohe. What's up, Alex? Pukekohe, New Zealand. Track made by the track designer Radovan Spain.
And it's going to be pretty sweet.
That's going to be pretty sweet. Pretty big, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Road trip. Can you drive there, or do you got to fly? I don't know. But you ever drive in Mexico? You live in Texas?
No.
No. You know anybody that has?
Man, I live in Texas, and I still live 6 or plus hours away.
I understand. I know that.
Yeah.
It takes longer. My dad was a truck driver. He told me it takes longer to drive from Milwaukee to Dallas than from the top down to Brownsville.
Really?
Yeah. Because Texas is that big. The map doesn't do it justice.
No, it does
If you cut Texas out
Yeah.
and you put it on any place on the map of the U.S., you see
massive.
that it's like top to bottom.
I live in a spot where pick a direction. It's going to take you 6 plus hours to leave the state.
Okay.
Pick one. North, south, east, west, northeast, southwest. If we ever get to, is that where you were going?
I was just going to say, yeah, I've been to that track.
Really?
Yeah, it's right, literally on the bay of the, it's like right there.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah, it's picturesque. But don't go too far off the track.
Might end up in the ocean.
Oh, yeah, you're wet.
Shark infested.
Yeah, I'm sure there's sharks that can kill you there. Exactly. Would you go to Hawaii?
I could probably be talked into it. It seems like a much shorter flight than Australia.
Much shorter? Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Much shorter. John Sherrill, how are you? Good to have you following along. All right, Carter going to take the win in this one. Carter, 7 lap, 5:18. Setting the pace, Sportsman Nitro buggy. I wonder what it's like driving down into Mexico. You know, you only hear the bad things of what can happen.
Yeah, I don't really know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, what do you do for insurance? And do you gotta carry cash just in case? Or you wonder. I would definitely obey the speed limit.
For sure.
If it's 52 miles an hour speed limit, I'm at 52 or 51. I drove in Europe for the first time. Well, I rented a car for the first time.
How goofy was that?
Oh, the Autobahn in Germany.
Scary?
Oh, it's awesome. No. So the Autobahn is the whole freeway system.
Right.
Yeah. And there's some places that have speed limits. Okay. When you get into the city areas and stuff like that, it'll drop down to 80 kilometers or 100,
right,
130, stuff like that. And then you got to learn the signs, though, because then they got signs with, like, tire treads that are, like, crossed out. That means there's no speed limit. Right. You just let it eat. And everybody obeys. It's self-policing. The left lane is the fast lane.
Yeah.
You're only there if you're passing. Then there's 2 other lanes.
Okay.
Because all of a sudden you got some Porsche going, 210 behind you, flashing your lights, half a kilometer behind you, and then they're on you.
Right.
So, stay out of the left lane. And but there's no limit. I had I don't know what I had, little car. I had it literally had it to the floor flat out. It was 170 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is. 178 was the fastest thing can go. Downhill, it got up to 181.
Look at you.
I don't know. Let's see. 181 kilometers to miles. 112 miles an hour. That's all this thing had in it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 112. It was flat out.
Just getting past like you were standing still.
Well, no, if you drive responsibly, you're okay.
Right.
So I would stay in the right or the middle lane. If I had to pass, I could, because there's people not doing that.
Right.
So then I would pass, and you just look and make sure there's nobody coming. Because there's Audis and BMWs and Porsches and, just
right.
Ferraris going by you. And souped up Volkswagens and stuff. But it was pretty awesome. Hard to reach the Mexican tracks. It would still be fun. Driving through Baja's not bad. All right, 43 underway. Tyler, we only got like 2 hours to go, bro.
We can handle this.
I think we got this.
And then I'm going to sleep like a sack of potatoes.
Absolutely. Thinking it's too late for dinner for me. I think we'll have another orange.
Oh, wow. We just had a mollywop on the straightaway. So Rodley going to be the first one across the line. Then Augustino. Sorry. Ohanessian. He is now the leader. 48 second lap. 48 from Rodley.
All right, this is Heat 2 of 5, Sportsman Nitro buggy. Tomorrow it's main day. We start at 8 o'clock.
Main day for Truggy and E-Buggy.
You are correct, sir.
See if we'll have any bump up heroes.
I think there'll be a couple guys get the double bump. Probably no Billy Fisher style bumps, but all right, Captain Jimmy out front. You ever want to go fishing in New Zealand, in Auckland, Pukekohe general area? Call up Captain Jimmy. He'll take you out. You'll be catching fish in 8 minutes of being out the water.
No time flat.
I've never caught more fish in my life. I've done a lot of fishing. Red snapper was awesome. We're following the captain. Halfway there, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go.
Hot lap of the race from our leader, Mr. Jimmy Rodley. You know what comes after Sportsman Nitro Buggy?
What's that?
Intermediate Nitro Buggy.
Then what's after that?
Pro Nitro Buggy.
Boom. Then what's after that?
Bedtime.
There you go.
Captain Jimmy's new nickname is Stick Slammer. Ah, he switched to a stick radio.
He did, yes.
That's got to be tough.
I've never seen anybody or known anybody that went from a pistol grip to a stick.
Right, I've seen it the other way,
right,
which I'm sure you have too, but
Jimmy just sent it over the back.
Missed the stick.
He did. Next time I'm at a race with WD Girl, I stood next to him at practice and watched his thumbs and fingers.
Yep.
It's fascinating.
Yes.
He's not human.
He very much is.
Not human when it comes to that.
Yeah.
On the stick radio, he literally, when he goes to brake, throttle, and brake, let's go with the stick. Physically, let's go with the stick to engage the brake. Throttle, let's go and grabs it. He's not human.
I think it's cool how they kind of ABS the brake. Like they flick the brake through instead of just doing one motion. They do the same thing with the throttle too, where they kind of flick up through the throttle.
It's amazing. But I'm going to video him next time. He usually comes to the Philippines, so I'm sure he'll be in the Philippines next year.
Right. All those years ago, people were like, oh my goodness, look, I bet he's got a gyro. It's like, no, just watch his finger.
Correct. Just watch exactly.
Like, yeah, it sounds like he's got traction control because his finger is like literally modulating the throttle, and it makes it sound like that.
It's
pretty incredible.
If I was the people accusing him of having a gyro, I'd feel so embarrassed.
Right, yeah. Well, revisionist history, too. You look back 10 years later, and it's like, yeah, that wasn't a good take.
Right, yeah. Winding down, we got Sean out front, Jimmy, followed by Dave, Danny, Richard Hardwood. Richard, another one of the Kiwis. Raymond Gonzalez. Raymond doing a hot lap the last lap, 45-1.
Linux dude asking what makes Sportsman different than the other. Nothing, just skill level. These guys, this class was intended for no sponsorships, and more of the general hobbyists. Intermediate classes, typically 0 to 99% sponsored, and then pro classes up from there.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Now, you might see some guys in the pro class that are not 100% sponsored, but their driving skill level indicates that that's where they should be.
I give them props for stepping up, running with the big dogs.
Me too. It's not easy. It's not cheap.
Nope. Yeah, someday I would like to have a small, simple home in the Philippines. Do like 6 months there, 6 months here in America. That'd be cool.
Because my stepmom's fluent, my dad and her are talking about potentially doing something like that in South America or Central America.
Oh, really?
I don't know if they've really decided where or what they would do, but...
What is your mom's, her ethnicity? Is it Mexican? Is it
white.
Colombian? Is it... Oh, okay.
White.
Yeah,
like
she just learned...
German white, yeah.
Okay.
But, no, yeah, she just took a fascination to Spanish and... Yeah, learned all the dialects and has immersed herself in the culture.
And your dad's ethnicity?
Brown. Mexican.
Okay.
He didn't totally realize that until he was, older, but yeah.
Does he habla?
No.
No habla.
No. Does not.
Oh, we got to zoom in to the Gap Man there, cameraman.
Gap Man? Gap Man.
That's Basil. Say hi, Basil. He's pitting Jimmy Neves' car there, or Jamie Neves, rather. That's Roger next to him, part of the Kiwi guys. I just think it's cool that, 10 of these guys all go together And let's rent motorhomes when we get to America.
Right.
They've never been to America before. Shane has the leader of the pack.
They're just like, oh, we'll figure it out.
And they're absolutely having a blast.
Good. As they should. That's awesome.
And it shows that it's one of the most embarrassing things about me being American. They come here and they order a medium meal. It comes with an 8-liter glass of soda.
Yeah, they're like, what am I going to do with this?
Well, you're right, exactly. Great shot of everybody out there, stage ready to go, throwing a little agua down.
Yes, the 40-plus racers can be sponsored. I do believe that they're not allowed to be factory sponsored or whatever, like 100%, but other than that, they're allowed to run 40-plus.
Yeah, you can have body clip sponsors and stuff like that, yeah.
Just don't have people sending you stuff for free.
Track crew is doing a magical job. That is faux show.
It's been a long day laying water down.
It has. We got 2 more to go.
Sportsman Nitro Buggy Heat 3 of 5. Vandermolen, Thomas, Fernandez, Squillis, Neves, Morehouse, Kuski, Walker, Kakela, Foy, Crichton, Austin, Valdez, and Vandermolen.
Everybody has checked in. These guys nicely spread out, except the front 4, but everybody else kind of seemed like they got the memo.
We're following along with Brian Kuski, and our camera just tried to fall off the side of the building again. Here is Kuski. Far right side corner, he's got Scott Foy behind him, Vandermolen behind him, Chris Thomas behind him. Looks like we've got Evan Crichton. Working over the back tip jump. Uh-oh. Got guys kind of getting after each other already. Kuski coming by with a 44.2. Vandermolen with a 44.9. Thomas and Foy both with 49, so that's not going to be a great way to get it started. So Kuski going to fall back. He just did a 49.2. So Justin Walker going to the lead. And it's Vandermolen, Neves, Kuski, and Foy. Whoa, we got some spoke wheels. Oh, and we're upside down spoke wheels.
Cool factor.
Oh, wow.
Oh, coming up just a bit short. Oh.
Just a bit.
Send them.
Guys are getting a little
Jamie
spicy.
Neves. We follow that teal and white. Around the hairpin he goes. Ooh, that car was struggling getting up the hill.
It's got to be so hard to see right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. Big flame out action. Here's Kuski, I believe.
He's got hot lap 44.2. Well, he tries to marshal that car. That was nice of Brian. Got 4 into 3. Jamie Neves. In the 4, Manny Fernandez, followed by Callie. And Chris and Justin. Jonathan out front. See Brian was 3 seconds back. Brian this time by 43.4. Brian's hot lap and hot lap of the race right there. Race 44 on the track. 45's up next.
Smoke wheels. Who is that with him? It's got to be like Raw Valdez or somebody. Vandermolen back to the lead. 7.5.19. Not going faster than Sultan. Carter beating his brother Zach. So a little bit of bragging rights in Q3.
I thought you were going Carter beating his brothers. And then you went with Zach. I thought, oh, where are we going with this?
So Kusky back out front. He just did a 44.6, 7.5.19, still behind Carter.
Manny Fernandez just doing his hot lap there, lap 5, 45.2. Haley Morehouse, his best lap, 45.2, 47.9. That's Raul Valdez, his best lap. Evan Crichton, part of the Kiwi Connection, doing his best lap there, 45.4. This one winded down.
Kusky, new hot lap, 42.7. Long last lap for him, though, 48 flat, 7.5.18. Just short of Carter's run from the previous heat. Manny Fernandez is going to be in the 2 spot. Vandermolen in the 3. Swillis in the 4. Are we on site, Scotty?
We are.
We're on site.
In our posh
palatial estate.
Correct.
Palatial Connex box.
Yes. With all the accommodations of home.
Truly.
Posh chairs.
Truly.
Exactly. Wonderful wallpapering and
nice
pictures
shelving.
on the wall.
Nice
yes,
shelving.
very nice shelving.
A lot of storage.
High quality chairs.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing but the best.
But with that being said, thank you to our sponsors, J Concepts, title sponsor, A-Main Hobbies, which you're seeing right now. They are sponsoring the result sheet. One Up Racing has been giving you all the fantastic interviews that we've seen. And Techno RC has the back right corner of the track, the jump and the corner over there. There
bam!
Whoa.
Just like that.
It's almost like we know what we're doing. We don't. Producer does.
Sam makes us look good.
Sam makes us
exactly.
look real good.
Which is difficult.
He's about to do something. He's
perfect
got his
face for radio.
hand on the key like he's going to do something cool.
There you go. Awesome. Have you watched Tombstone? Have you seen Tombstone?
No.
Oh, Tyler.
What year did it come out?
Late 90s?
You were
negative, maybe.
3?
You were negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, you've never watched old movies?
Yeah.
You got to watch Tombstone.
Yeah.
It's required viewing. Sam, am I wrong?
Sam's not seen it
crushed.
either. 4 of the viewers out there, they can't hear him.
Yeah, okay. How about Throbbing Brain? Tombstone? Val Kilmer, Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott.
Tombstone
guys. Oh, it's one. Yeah, it's required viewing. Top 20 movies. Very, very good. Very good movie.
Gotta love a dad with the hand signals.
Yes.
Mr. Keats down there. Throttle. Brake. No, not that.
Exactly.
That.
Give it. No headsets, though.
Yeah, I'm with that. I will at a big race use a headset, though, because the old man's hearing is not ideal anymore. It's a lot easier to use a headset.
Especially at that distance of warm-up and everything.
Right. Or just with age. You know the old man turned 60 this year? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining us. My name's Scotty Ernst. I'm out. Thank you. Tyler Hooks will be...
How old are you?
I'll turn 60 this year.
Really? You and Thug are going to be the same age?
Wow. See, that's like a dagger.
That's so nice.
Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, you look like you were just all propping it up.
How cute. Oh, the same age.
I have no problem with age. I got no problem.
Just
I'm 30. I always said I was 37. I'm up to about 39 inside.
Nice. His ears are 72, but he is also younger than 60.
Flatter, you have to flog yourself until you watch Tombstone. It is classic. It's like Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I mean, technically, yes. You can stop by and say hi.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
can.
Pretty.
Have you seen Die Hard? Bless you.
Thank you. Yes.
Seen Die Hard?
I have seen Die Hard.
Okay, good. Nakatomi Plaza, all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. There's no doubt about it. I got Eric leading the way, 43.9 out of the gate. Hugo goes 44.0. Tanner Hopkins, 44.9. Chevelle, 43.6. One down, 4 to go in this one. 5-minute qualifiers. This qualifying round number 3. We got features tomorrow. Last Starfighter. I'm not familiar with that movie. I liked Battlestar Galactica when I was younger. That was a great TV show. Buck Rogers. I don't know nothing about that. Nothing. Chevelle out front leading the way.
Did you ever have to be the TV antenna?
Oh, the antenna, the remote, everything. Yeah, exactly. That's just the way it was. 4, 6, 10, and 12, and then the VHF was 18. Those are the channels you had.
Got it.
NBC, ABC, CBS, Channel 10, the public PBS, then the VH, and that's where played all the good shows like the Munsters and
cool.
You know, what was the ad? Do you know the Munsters, the TV show?
No, I've heard the name, not a clue.
Okay, throbbing brain. What was the address of the Munsters house? It should be common knowledge for us old guys.
Here's our leader, Miss Chevelle.
You go, girl. She had a solid run earlier.
Heat 4:05, 7:5:07. This would be a TQ run so far. The purple winglets on the wing are, I think that's purple and pink. Pretty tight.
Styling.
Pretty tight. Oh, we're stuck. Help. We're fixed.
Chevelle sitting 10th in electric buggy. Nitro buggy, she struggled a little bit. She's 5th in electric. Solid run in electric Sportsman. Nitro buggy, she got to pick it up.
Keats, D'Andero, Van Dorsten, Lobos, and Snyder, top 5. The top 3 drivers ahead currently of Carter.
It's going to take 30 to 35 points to make the show. She is going to need to have...
No, it's going to be lower than that.
Top. Well, it will, yeah, but she needs a top 10 in this run.
She needs to get down closer to below 25. Well, it may be higher because it is Sportsman, so they fluctuate a little bit more. But let's say 28 total.
28 total points.
That may
right now, 27 points puts you at 11. Chevelle just doing a hot lap right there.
43.2, that helps the cause.
It does. 7.507.
1313.
Somebody put that in?
1313.
What street?
Mockingbird Lane.
Did you just say that, or did somebody post it?
Somebody posted it.
Okay, that's correct.
Very clean
1313
file.
Mockingbird Lane. You are correct. The throbbing brain knows all.
Old. Chevelle with a tough one. This one around. She should still be in the lead, but just barely came by with a 48.
Flipper, that was another good show.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Chevelle. Oh,
wow.
That was hard to see if there was contact or he just got the blue car got the jump wrong.
You seen Too Fast, Too Furious? Too Fast, Too Furious?
Too Fast?
Yeah,
Is that what, like, that's like version 13?
No, that was number 2.
No, I've watched the first one. Is the second one when he passed away?
No, that was like version 13.
Oh, okay. I only watched the first one, and then I thought they just got too unrealistic.
They had ejection seats in the second movie. They
way
hit a button
too
and somebody
CG.
just went flying.
Yeah,
Just like that.
I didn't buy. No.
Ejectocito, cuh.
No.
Come on, man.
Just not. No, too much. Chevelle.
Sam knew the reference.
Sam did. You watch John Wick movies?
No.
No?
No.
Should watch them.
All
The
right.
first 3 were good. Then the 4th one was just too much for me. What about you, Throbbing Brain? That was just way, way too much. Outlaw Josie Wales was like the first real movie I saw in a movie theater. So Throbbing Brain, you can look up what year that came out. So you can see what year that movie came out. That was the first real movie I saw in a movie theater. And it was, I got to look it up because now I'm thinking about myself.
So Chevelle holding on. 7.5.12. Diodero 7.5.16. Those are the top 2. Then it's Carter Saltin, Brian Kuski, Ever Lobos. That's your top 5 right now with 1 heat left to go.
So it was June of 1976, Outlaw Josie Wales. And I went to the movie theater with my brother. And I think it was R, so I'm going to say we snuck in.
Whoa. Rebels.
And, so I was 10 years old. That was like the first real, and that's an intense movie.
Uh-huh.
That's not for 10-year-olds.
It's not great for...
No, I mean, there's strong death in it and, some unquestionable sexual content. And,
right.
Yeah, it was...
Not the one you should have been sneaking into?
No, but it was a fascinating. I was in awe of just big movie screen and everything. That was an amazing movie.
Incredible.
And The Shootist was another with John Wayne's last movie with Ron Howard. That was a great movie.
Outstanding in the parking lot?
It was. Absolutely. I haven't been to a movie theater in quite some time.
It's $300.
It is. Yeah, it costs $20 to go to a movie for an hour and a half.
Right.
And RC racers will complain about paying $20 for a full day at an RC track.
Correct.
I'm just saying. But they'll spend $29.99 on a bag of blue screws. Sorry, can't see who that is.
Hello.
That pays for it all right there.
Yeah.
That makes all the hard work. We just had a gentleman named Steven Ramos, I think he said?
Yes.
Yeah. Come in and just wanted to say hi and thank us for what we do, and what more could you ask for? That's great. So it was wonderful to meet him.
It's all worth being a sack of potatoes. One of my little hearts.
Exactly. You need to get a little sack of potato like sticker to put on the bodies now.
Right.
There you go. Exactly.
We can't give him that much credit.
Come on. Zero credit.
Mark Robinson.
Platoon, that was a good one.
Huh?
So go ahead.
Mark Robinson, first one on the clock. And it's Abel Velasco.
It's top heat. Big dogs of Sportsman. You know, that was Chevelle's best run of 7.5.12. Let's see, what a 7.5.12. It was a 10 in round, top 15 in round 1.
It'll be a pretty good run.
7.5.12. That was a top 10 in round 2. And 15 people aren't going to go faster than that.
No, they're not.
Not going to do it.
Vallejo so far the fastest, 43.37503. Witziak in the 2, 43.9. And it's Cervantes with a 44.4. Robinson, Saunders, Hector.
3:30. Guerin out front. Right now, Chevelle's time would put her 7. Eric from the B group would be 11th overall, and Carter Salton
from like the D or E.
Yeah, would get a 13. That's fantastic. I like it. I like it a lot. David Stockton, thank you very much for the kind words. We do appreciate it. Larcy, how are you?
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Tehran and banana. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had that. Lumpia for sure. I'm down with some lumpia.
I am also much like David. I'm a silent watcher. Like if I'm watching online and I'm not here.
You don't put much. No. Sit back.
Yep. Put it up on the TV or something like that. I don't need to be in the chat room that often. I have my moments, but not that often.
I'm that too, I guess, most of the time because I'm kind of always on the go. So if I chime in and say hey once in a while when I'm sitting at an airport or something.
Right.
But I can't engage much. Guerin out front, 7-lap, 5:10. Oh, this is looking better for Chevelle. She's looking to go 4. Eric looking to go 8. Carter looking to go 11. Even Ever Lobos and Roger Dorston looking to go top 15s.
Vallejo right there with Vallejo. They are separated by 0.3 and basically have been for the last 3 minutes. I believe we're following our leader here, Guerin.
A minute 30 to go. Oh, sparks coming off the bottom. Did you see that? That's awesome. Oh, we got a dead one. Got a couple dead ones.
Working his way to the 3
Somebody
spot.
got a light on their car.
Yeah, a couple of guys running that.
Yeah.
A couple of different people make it. I don't remember who made the original one though, so I don't want to throw out any other brands if I can't throw out the original.
The OG.
Yeah. Oh. Sportsman Nitro buggy. Cervantes with a 0 and a 2. Vallejos with a 3 and a 3. Reed Saunders with a 0 and a 7. This was very much not wrapped up yet.
Not at all.
And all 3 of those guys separated by 1.7 seconds.
Exactly. Not much at all. And they're only 4 seconds in front of Chevelle's time. If any of them have a bad lap, that's going to help her out. And Eric. Diondero is 7th now.
Our leader coming by. He is on the screen. This is definitely should help.
All right. Oh, Guerin doing a hot lap at a race on the last lap, bringing the 8. 42.3. Nice.
Ooh, Vallejo, long lap.
Ruh-roh.
That's not going to help.
That's going to move Chevelle up to 3 for the round. And Travis right now is looking to go 4. He's still on pace. Travis there.
42.9. He tried. Oh, he got it. He got her. Right on the last lap. So he's up to third overall.
He did. Chevelle going to go 4. Eric gets a 6. Carter and Brian all with top 10s. Very nice. All right, so that wraps up Sports and Nitro. As soon as the order resets online, we'll give you the overall. Time for a little water.
But for this round, it's Vallejos, Saunders, Keats, Barrier, Vallejo, D'Andero, Salton, Kuski, and Velasco.
Larcy's saying that Turon, Sweet Banana, Masarap. United Bakery in Silver Lake has the best ones. All right, we're going to take a short break, pause for the cause. We'll be back here continuing coverage of the DNC Dirt Nitro Challenge presented by J Concepts and A-Main Hobbies here on LiveRC.com.
Unlock the ultimate RC racing experience with the Live RC Bonus Lap membership. Rewatch every lap you raced at your local track using the RVA system. See your lap times, stats, and charts. Analyze your data just like the pros. Plus, enjoy full HD live streams from RC tracks worldwide. Elevate your racing with unmatched insights and global coverage. Join today.
All right, we are back. Sige pa, RC. We'll try it.
Back like we never left.
Never left. Still here. Spending quality time together with you folks from around the world.
Stay ready so you don't got to get ready.
Nice.
Yeah. Still waiting on this to reload so I can give you the top 15.
It takes a while sometimes. Got to go to space. Got to go to live RC live time satellite. Got to retask. Paul Arlene, how are you? Welcome to the party. John D2, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the show. We enjoy bringing it to you. Still nothing? Crickets? So far, they're waiting for it to reload. I'm thinking I might have put Chevelle in.
Too close, dude. All right. You ready?
Oh, you got it already?
Got it.
All right.
Cervantes, Reed Saunders, Vallejos, Sexton, Vallejo, Kuski, D'Andero, Velasco, Lobos, Saunders, Snyder, Van Dorsten, Barrier, and Carter Salton. That's going to be your top 14 making it into the main event. Vandermolen, Chevelle, Keats, they will be going to the B main.
Chevelle just missing it. 28. It took 23.
Shout out to Carter, though, for coming from, I believe, either the first heat or the second heat of 5. Yeah. Every round.
Very good.
15 and an 8. Put him in. 23 points.
That's pretty awesome. Very good.
Chip in a chair. Chip in a chair.
That's all you need. Chip in a chair. All right, 47 on the track, on our way to 54. We got intermediate now. We got 5 heats of these guys, 3 heats of pros, 3 heats, right? 3 heats. 3 heats of pros. I got a taste for some good Mexican food.
That would be nice.
We went to a place where were we? Was it when you're up at A-Main? We went someplace. Normally a place has like chips and salsa, right? They had chips, salsa, but warm refried beans. Like
yeah.
At the start of the meal?
Right.
Oh, winning. Just I'll take that. Oh, that was so good. But we have no time because I'm not going out to eat at 9:30 at night.
No,
Can't do
it's time
it.
for bed.
Yeah. Wonder what time we're going to get done tomorrow. Tomorrow might be early night, 7 o'clock.
Might be.
Maybe. That would be awesome. Then I'd be down with that. We have to find out what's the best Mexican restaurant around here.
There's a bunch of stuff like we saw this morning, just like a 1 or 2 exits up from where we're
Right.
staying. Fascinating for you people watching online.
Oh, yeah. Just quality TV. Justin, AJ, Felipe, Dax, Brian, Trevor, Chris, Ricky, Big Vince.
There you
Wonder
go.
if Big Vince is a big guy.
Danny Trevino was the first one who made the lit up little antenna thing.
Ah, okay. There we go. Throbbing Brain knows all.
Didn't want to say it until I knew who did the original. Thank you, guys.
All right, we got Justin, followed by AJ and Dax, followed by Trevor. Hey, Darshan. Paul says, hey, what's up? Message sent, Paul. I just want you to know we're in the studio. You can't hear me. But hey, ask and you shall receive, right? Breno says, like everyone. Exactly. Like, thumbs up, share, all that stuff. Even if you don't like us and think we sound like a sack of potatoes.
Not
like
you.
it. Share. He's my #1 fan. Do you know that?
That's true. It's Jose Alvarado Racing. I think so.
I think so. Yes.
I saw
Justin Watson out front leading the way. Got 2 seconds on AJ. AJ had a 43-second opening lap. Justin, a couple good ones, a 42, then a 41, and a 41.
Here he comes right now.
Yep. Cross the line this time by IU44. I say wait, that'd be my hot lap if I was lucky.
Rodriguez in the 2, Martinez Jr. in the 3, Owens, Wyrick. That's your top 5.
AJ that time moves to the point. Him and Justin back and forth by .058.
Rodriguez now to the point. 41.7. He has found his way to the sharp end of the field in every run. Danny Trevino checking in to make sure that everybody knows that he made the original.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Danny. Todd gave you proper props.
I did.
He did. Proper props. And he didn't want to lessen it by any means.
There's one right there.
He waited to make sure that he knew who was the originator.
Well,
the OG, if you will.
I knew that there was an original, and I knew that somebody would know who it was.
Yes, Joker Lane at the PMB this year.
Big
that
Joker
should be a
Lane guy.
must for that. I'm never there. I'm not there anymore. But I'm a big fan of Joker Lane. Do you like Joker Lanes?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's fine.
For an announcer, I love it.
It's like we talked about where it's like if I don't have to do it all year long, if it's just a novelty thing every once in a while, then I'm in.
Yeah, I'm a big fan because when you're announcing in 30-minute main and somebody's still got 3 Joker laps with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Oh, they can be back in 8th spot, but yeah, boom, all of a sudden they're going to be up front.
This might be our guy, AJ Rodriguez. I think they swung and said that the black paint scheme that he has is probably too dark.
A little too dark.
But he did crash on this last lap, so this may not be the ideal. He is the only one on 8, so he's going to be the TQ.
A long 8.
Yeah.
But still, an 8.
Nonetheless.
Rome, New York, Jacob Wright. Do you race at CRC Raceway? Rome, New York, the home. Calandra Racing Concepts. Do you know that?
Yes.
There you go. See? You know everything. So, hello. I'm sure if you're in Rome, if you run 8 scale, you run out there at the summer. If you run 12 scale, you run under carpet in the winter.
And CRC carpet. And the click track.
Correct. All of the above from Calandra Racing Concepts. That's teamcrc.com, ladies and gentlemen.
.com.
There you go. Yeah, I like Joker Lanes for sure. Super cool. Huge cool. All right, 48 on our way to 54. Jacob, copy that. I hope you had fun at Motorama. We sure always have a good time there.
Racing at the Rama.
Hopefully you didn't get hit by that snow on the way home.
I did.
Danny says he's been trying to send me some antenna whips. Oh, thank you. Dennis checking in from Anchorage. That's the home of Paul Thacker. You ever been to Alaska?
I've not.
No, that's one of the places I haven't been. My brother's been there. And he and his wife went up there, and I used some miles and got him this is probably 10 years ago. Got him like first-class seats, upgraded them first class, and then they went on ATV tour. You know, you can take the guided ATV tour through the wilderness up there. Oh, they said it was unforgettable. It was great. All right, 48 coming up. Yeah, Frank and Mark, Joe, the whole group at CRC. Legit folks. Really good guys. Frank and I, hopefully next year, because he's a big snowmobiler, we're hoping to go with him and do a snowmobile tour. It's my hope. I say that. Well, I would love that, Danny. All right, off and rolling, 48 on the track. Opening lap. All right, we're off and run lap number one. Hernandez, Sawinski, Awad. Nick, that time, 43-1. Sully with a 44.5 on his opening lap. Oh, that was a close one there. Pushed him a little bit wide. Nice line. You see it's getting dark out there. Full light. Sun is set. We're in the night mode here at the DNC. Jacob, correct. I need to go snow mowing with Frank. Yes. Jet skis are fun too, but I'd rather go mowing some snow with him. Kinwall, the legend. One of the greatest. Nick Sully, followed by Ryan. .2:15 on the clock. Hernandez out front on a 7.5:01. Not close enough to AJ's time, but a couple good final laps, he might bring it in. That time, 43.7. No, he's still on a 7.5:02. He's got to have some 42s. A bunch of them to close this one out if he wants a chance. Minute 45 on the clock. Ooh. Not the fast way around. He's trying to find the track. Driving by Braille there. Minute 30 to go. Hernandez, Sawinski, Malero, and Ali Awad. Followed by Luis Zavis. That's your top five. Yeah, you're probably correct on that. That's probably good. Rip it out of the wall.
What'd I miss?
Not much, just Nick Hernandez having a good run here. He was close to an 8-lap run.
Nice.
He's fallen just a bit shy here the last couple laps.
You got Marshall's thinking about marshalling, but not marshalling, then marshalling.
Oates, welcome to the show. Good to have you following along.
There's Sully. Right at the end of the straightaway.
Sully, around the hairpin.
Sully's the
Boy, that's not as rutted up as it was last night at this time. That little hair, that right side. This one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy how the face of the hip jump has stayed pretty consistent and not sending people all cattywampus over it.
Cattywampus.
Yes, that's an official word. Following Sully here in the switchbacks, a little off-camber action. Slow and steady through the whoop section.
Oh, we got somebody racing at Graham Hills track tomorrow. LRC Raceway in Colorado. You guys have fun down there.
Graham. That name rings a bell.
He was
Tebow's pit mechanic, right, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know he has a track.
Longmont, Colorado.
Longmont. That also rings a bell.
Don't know, man.
Huh. Okay, Thron, what else RC was in Longmont? Is that where they held the Nationals 10, 15 years ago? Somewhere on a hillside or somewhere, I remember. Elevation was like 2,000-3,000 elevated up. Yeah. Did they hold the Nitro, the 8-scale Nats there?
I remember Adam Drake telling me about a Nitro National in Colorado where they had to try to test fuel because nothing would make power. So that might have been there.
Maybe. You have to come back and defend your MSM win later this year? What?
I guess, yeah.
You went to a Mark Santa Maria race?
I did, yeah, in San Antonio, Texas. Did a little bit of Nitro.
San Antonio, is that as nice of a city as people say?
It's really pretty.
Yeah, down at the Riverwalk and everything?
Yeah. Correct.
One of the places on my retirement tour.
Nice. Cerna, Bowman, Bartlett, Boykin, O'Connor, Dunford, Bartlett, Rowe, Wheeler, Panic, Mitchell, Paddock, Belcastro, Lindo, Morales, and Halfcoat. T3 of 5 intermediate Nitro buggy.
.49 on a track, 50 coming up. After this is our C sort rather of our intermediate Nitro buggy. Hey, Andrew Swanson right there. Seen that guy in a while. What's up, Andrew? Here's Captain Jimmy. Still okay. I can say hi. Okay. So when they watch this back, they're like, "Oh, Scotty noticed me. He said
Scotty
hi.
showed me some love."
Exactly. All right, here's AMA's starting grid for this one. They ran 40%. Yeah, that's where the Nats were. Okay, that's why I remember that name.
We said Colorado Springs. In Colorado.
Oh, Colorado. Oh, then why do I know Longmont? That is like way too familiar of a name in my mind.
Don't know.
All right, off and running 49. Mayhew, exactly. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That is the address of the Mustard. And what was the name of the Fred Munster? What was his real name?
Frederick.
No.
Really thought that was close.
Close.
Really thought I might have been onto something
Longmont track. LRC Raceway. I don't know why Longmont just sticks in there. Don't know. All right, race 49 on the track. Everybody started their clock.
there. Oh, he said maybe Colorado Springs is where they flew to. I don't know.
Colorado Springs, that's where MHOR is, correct? That's where the 2002 on-road nats were.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. Lap 1. It's our buddy Barry. 42.5. Boomer Wheeler. 42.9.
He's got to be from Arizona, right?
I think he's in relation to Chris Wheeler.
I don't know about that, but I believe
Chris Wheeler was in the chat room earlier.
I believe he's a part of the Rossi crew.
Ah, okay. Is that where they're headquartered out of?
Yes.
All right.
So it's Rowe, Dunford, Wheeler, Hathcote, and Mitchell. Neither of the Bartlett brothers are. Oh, there's one. The heck of a first lap. You all right?
Excuse me. I guess I need a cigarette or something. Excuse me.
So Dunford now out in the lead. Rowe in the 2 spots. Hathcote in the 3.
Boomer is from Arizona. Throbbing brain knows. Thank you, Donald.
Here is Dunford.
Man, that light over there. I wonder if you can see the flickering like we can see on the... See how it flickers? I wonder if that's just because we see it on the TV. I wonder if it's
Maybe.
that bad over there. I love the sparks coming off the cars.
Part of the TLR crew, Mr. Ryan Dunford.
For a long, long time.
Oh, yeah.
From Arizona, but Boomer not related to Chris.
So for some reason, Brendan Bartlett and Dylan Bartlett missed laps or something. I don't know what's happening.
Moving up, Dylan's up. Ooh, 209 every while.
Now we've got Brendan or Dylan as well. So.
Yeah,
we're asking for Dad.
Yep, Dad up here. You got transponders, bass backwards, and stuff like that.
Did they decide to run each other's cars?
Maybe.
I mean, that wouldn't matter.
Somebody would be first.
Right, yeah.
Correct. He was the judge of My Cousin Vinny. My Cousin Vinny, have you seen that movie?
No.
Required
reading this?
Absolutely. Great movie. Brendan Bartlett. 42.4. Oh, Boomer. 41.1. A hot lap of the race there.
Oh. That might have been Mr. Boomer. Upside down.
Papa Bear, what was his real life name? Anybody know that? Besides looking it up. Brendan, 42.0. Boomer, 41.1. Dylan, 41.6. $40 seconds on the clock. It's Brendan, followed by Barry. Barry closing the gap to 2 seconds. 42.2 last lap for Barry, his hot lap.
Dylan Bartlett in 3. Then it's Wheeler and Dunfer. That's your top 5.
Okay, Papa, but at least you're honest. You own that. I think. Yeah, Red Gwyn, correct. You get a bonus point for being honest. Bartlett, Wheeler, Bartlett, Barry Rowe finishing on a 7.501. Barry just missing that 8.
So 3 guys in this one looking to go faster than AJ Rodriguez.
B sorts up next.
Got the Bartletts and a Wheeler. Looks like Dylan may have missed another lap. Oh, wow. So Brennan Bartlett going to take this one 8.541 flat. Boomer Wheeler in the 2. Dylan Bartlett with a minute 30 last lap, so they're going to have to try to fix it. Oh, there he goes. Okay, they fixed it. So 8.541 for Brendan, 8.542 for Boomer. Then it's AJ Rodriguez still, and Barry Rowe in the 4th. Then it's going to be Chris Nelson so far, top 5.
Oh, Edward posted a video. All right, Brandon, Boomer, Dylan.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 50. 1-8 INT Nitro buggy. 2-4-5.
Light and fast, guys. I got nobody on the left side. Super light, super fast. Good job, Anthony. Good job, Camille. Close. Really, 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 really light. Lighter, Brian. Lighter and faster. Yep. Just a sprit. Just a sprit to go. Less water. Turn it down a little bit, please. Yep, just like that.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, we're going to throw some water down here. Then we're going to get into the 4th of 5 heats of intermediate nitro buggy. But right now, real quick, we are going to take it with one more interview from earlier with Scotty Ernst, and we'll be right back to the racing action.
As we're moseying through the pits here, we stop over at the S-Works, and we talk to your 2024 champion here at the DNC. That was a year TQ'd, won. It was kind of your year that year.
Yeah, it was a good year. It was nice to do that. Unexpected. We came here, as we do normally, like open mind. We'll see what happens. And yeah, the TQ and a win, we couldn't have asked for more.
Of all the races that are out there, obviously the World Championship is, one everybody wants. But this one is up there, top 5 of the European races, the American races. To win a DNC, that's pretty prestigious.
Yeah, for sure. It was nice to take that title along with Silver State I won a few years back. I don't know, we'll see this year, maybe we can double up, try and rack up the rankings a bit.
Absolutely, for sure. That's an accomplishment to win those. When you come here and race against the Americans, a lot of the Americans are top in the world.
Later tomorrow, we will bring you guys the rest of the interview with Elliott Boots. We're going to bring it back to the racing action. But we wanted to give a quick one-up racing interview. So don't you worry. If you want to hear more from Elliott Boots, we will bring it back in the morning. So, Peterson, Lindo, Saunders, Sterling, Reese, Thacker, Ramos, Nixat, Zeller, Moran, Swanson, Craig, Peters, Long, Hubbard, and Eichenbarger. Those guys running in intermediate nitro buggy heat 4 of 5. Dylan Peterson leading the way so far, waiting for a couple more to come across the line to start their runs. So with everybody running one lap, it's Peterson, Zeller, Moran. That's your top three. Here is Dylan Peterson. He just came by with a 41.6, 8.536 pace. Peterson working through the 4-pack. Through the center of the track. He is again on an 8.536. Coming across the line, he comes by with a 41.4 new hot lap of the race. 8.534 is what he's down to now. So Peterson, Zeller, Moran, still your top three. Matty Long in the 4, Reed Saunders in the 5. Peterson coming up on another driver here. See how he navigates the traffic. Over the back double into the Techno corner. Back down the straightaway he goes. 41.6. New hot lap of the race, though, from our number 2 driver, Matty Long, 41.2. Drew Zeller in third. Top 2 drivers looking to go faster than Brendan Bartlett. Peterson, Long, Zeller, Moran, Saunders. Oh, man, somebody landed upside down. 2 driving upside down. Peterson getting through both of them. Good awareness getting through the traffic there. Over the back double. Around the Techno corner. He's going to come back to the finish line. 41.9, 8.534 still. Mad Maddie doing a 41.8. She's on an 8.538, about 2 seconds back from Dylan Peterson. Then it's Moran. Sticking close in the 3 spot. Looking to go 4th overall so far. Peterson going to come up on Deanna Eichenbarger next. Coming up the hill, Maddie Long coming by 41.8, keeping the consistency. She's on an 8.537 now. See what Dylan Peterson has this time by. Here he comes by. 41.9 again, 8.534. 1.9 seconds on Mad Maddie. Sammy Moran still hanging strong in the 3 spot. Then it's Zeller and Saunders. Eichenbarger just ran her hot lap 43.2. She is just in front of the leader right now as he shorts the double. Stays with it. Matty Long by with a 42.0. Sammy Moran just ran his hot lap 41.4. Zeller just ran his hot lap 41.4. This probably not gonna be Dylan Peterson's quickest lap, but he was able to salvage through it. Comes by with a 42.1. Matty Long only 1.8 seconds behind now. Matty has 2 laps to go. Peterson, this is his last lap. Sammy's got 2. Drew Zeller's got 2. Top 3 looking to go faster than Brendan Bartlett. Through the center double section, going to jump up the hill is Peterson. Oh, he makes a mistake. He's going to be upside down. Marshall's going to get him. Mad Maddie starting her last lap. She just did a 42.6. She's 2.5 seconds back. That might be enough. We'll get Peterson across the line. He is the red car, and then we will go find Maddie. Maddie's only about halfway through her last lap, so she still has half a lap to go. Should have just jumped the double, come up the hill. There she is with the yellow wheels to the left. Maddie Long going to need to make it to the finish line. She comes by 42.3. She is going to be the TQ going into the final heat. 8.538. Sammy Moran up to the 2 spot, 8.539. Drew Zeller, 8.539. Dylan Peterson, 8.539. All 4 of those guys ahead of Brendan Bartlett. Then it's Wheeler, Rodriguez, Bartlett, Ramos, and Lindo. That is your top 10 going into the A heat. This is our final heat of intermediate nitro buggy, and then it's 3 heats of pro, and we are done for the day. All right, next up, Heat 5 of 5, Intermediate Nitro Buggy, Camarion, Horn, Spratley, Rudy, Tradardi Jr., Christian, Schumacher, Anthill, Tradardi, Watlet, Palele, Lorette, Anthill, Hoarth, Wilson, and Binkmolder. All right, cars are hitting the track for their warm-up lap. Got the pro guys all watching. Todd Gifford saying, racing in the dark. Watch out for all the old drivers. Well, we put a lot of them to bed already. 40 plus and 50 plus were before Sportsman. So they have been tucked in nicely for the night. We'll bring them back in the morning. Horn going to be the first one on the clock. Then Buddy, Christian, and Palele. These guys' last chance to try to make the main. Travis Horn, TQ of the first 2 rounds. He's already wrapped this one up early. Got a couple of guys looking to try to make something of this. From the first heat of 5, AJ Rodriguez sitting second overall so far. This is probably already going to be his throw-out run. Travis Horn not starting off super hot. Fastest is the guy we're watching right now. One of the fastest, I should say. This is Donato Tradardi from Florida. Wally Builds is throwing down the hot lap so far, though, with a 41.5. Oh, Donato upside down. That's going to be a long Marshall. Had somebody come over a lane, which was really cool, though.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am swell. You go up scoring timing for a little bit. Everybody was cheering. Maddie won that one.
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah. BT was out there watching. I was standing next to him. He's like, man, she drives through them ruts and holes better than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talented.
Big Felky. Brent Tall.
Very tall. 2-step Felky. Get out to Marshall, only takes him 2 steps.
On the backside of the track.
Yeah.
AJ Schumacher starting off real hot, and then
JV, yeah, I just got that message. Sorry. JV, I just saw the message Edward posted of the new track in the Philippines into progress. We might be racing there by, September or so. Ooh, excuse me.
Beep, beep.
Oh, he just delivered him.
There is Mr. Builds himself. currently running in the 3 spot.
They said they thought I went to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his back hurt because
I go see
stuff happened a little bit earlier, and, it's tough. So Travis Horn back to the lead. He's got the hot lap of the race with 39.9. Renato Tridardi Jr. in the 2 spot. Mr. Builds in the 3 spot. Oh, we got him. Right there.
Wally Builds. He's got his dog here.
Yeah, he
Beautiful
does.
German Shepherd. Nice puppy.
You want to pet that dog?
Oh, come on. Where's the whip, Nick? Perfect
It's hard
place
to see,
do the
dog.
whip.
It's hard to see out there. Our guy's not as young as he once was.
That's not according to his whip videos I see every day.
Well, those are all during the daytime when you can see. Wait, you mean to tell me that he doesn't do that every lap?
No, come on.
Wait a second. That's not actually the most practical way to go around the track? Can't believe it. So Wally running in the 4 spot. Travis Horn staking his claim. Eddie Lorette said, hey, that joke you made about putting the old guys to bed early, I would like to have a word. So Eddie Lorette running in the 2 spot, 3rd overall right now. Chase Anthill in the 3. Chase Anthill comes by with a 41.2 on an 8.537. Eddie Lorette across with an 8.538 pace. Travis Horn on an 8.530. I believe that this looks like our leader, but it is not our leader. I think our leader is about to be coming down the front straight. And he's down the front straight. This is James Spratley with Ryder Anthill right behind him.
WIRC car.
Both of them, I think.
Top heat here, intermediate. Matty looking to get a 3. Sammy looking to get a 5. That'll be good.
The Killer. One of the funniest nicknames ever.
Whose nickname is that?
Sammy. The
Sammy
Killer.
Moran?
Sammy Moran.
The Killer?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You didn't?
No.
Uh-oh, we lost Travis Horn. 45-second last lap, 8.533. We may have lost him, but he's still TQ'd. Eddie Lorette trying to finish this one out. There's Eddie Lorette. He's going to finish up 3rd for the round. That moves Mad Matty to a number 2 for the round. So, officially, unofficially, it will be Travis Horn TQ. Matty Long is going to move to the 2 spot with a 2 and a 4.
Travis got 3 zeros.
This was AJ Rodriguez's throw out with a 12.
And he got a 4 and a 2.
This was Benny's throw out as well.
Benny got a 2. What did you get this time?
He had a 2 and a 9, so this would have to be better than that. I don't see that, so. Dylan Peterson got a 7. What did he have? He had a 5 and an 11.
Dylan had
so
a
he's
5
gonna
and
drop
11,
some
yeah.
points.
Wally Builds had 11 and a 12.
Counting on my fingers and toes right now.
I'm taking my shoes off.
Next up, Pro Nitro Buggy. 3 more heats.
These are the pros.
And they're sticking to it. The 1 more water. Not going to short any of these guys. They haven't done it all day.
Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. Can't talk them into it. No, come on, Jimmy, it's dark outside. None of that. It's not having it.
Right.
People tried that last year. All right, you ready?
We are ready. Ladies and gentlemen.
Top 14, Intermediate Nitro Buggy, Travis Horn, Matty Long, AJ Rodriguez from the E-Heat, Benny Comarian, Dylan Peterson, Sammy Moran, Dylan Bartlett, Chris Nelson, Curtis Lindo, Trevor Olins, Josh Mitchell, Nick Watlett, Eddie Lorette, and Brendan Bartlett.
Oh, a tie for that 14th. I hate when that happens.
Yeah,
Only
tough.
if I don't get the tiebreaker.
That's
Oh, Barry. Very sorry. Got a bump, buddy.
Dang it.
All right. Time for pros.
Starting it off with Davey Bata.
Yeah, JV, it's going to be a little bit of drive. Not as convenient as it was at Cerro Verde, but it'll still be good because it's in the Philippines, so it'll be awesome. All right, here we go. Heat 52. Race 52, rather. Heat 1 of 3.
See what Bata's got. Hopefully Yuna's not still awake. Hopefully you're asleep, buddy. Davey Bata, 40.7.
All right, opening lap. We can't say his name, right?
No,
we
we
got
can't.
Carlos, 39.8.
I already did, so I kind of screwed that up.
Ah, okay.
We were
Ryan
following,
Lutz, 40.5.
we were following the WC. Like you said, you're never a former WC. You're always a
Absolutely. And I've had discussions about that where people say no. Like, no, once you've earned that title, just like Degani, he will
Yep.
always be a world champ.
Yep.
Cody King, always be a world champ.
Yep.
Martin Octor, always be a world champ.
It's true. That is true.
A lot of people don't know who that is, Martin Octor.
What year was that? What year was that? 2008?
No, I think it was 17,
17.
16 or 17.
Really?
Martin Octor.
It was that recent?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you're going to know a lot better than I would. Bata, Lutz, Arredondo, Cavallari, Sontag. That's your top 5 currently. Oh, I was way closer than you were. 2009. I was a year off. Why are you looking at it like it broke your brain?
Because I was there that year.
Yeah. That's a lot closer than what I thought. 2017, that would have been like China.
Yeah, that was China. Yeah. I'm just trying to think when I was there. I don't remember being there in 2009 because I was there the week before.
Long lap for Bata on this one. Maddie, you were supposed to not be watching, buddy. You messed it up. Moreno Jr. across the line. He's running in the 5 spot. Caden Fuller up to the 2. Ryan Lutz out front. There is Sontag. He is running in the 6.
Hot lap 39.2 from Caden.
There's the Lutz machine. Kyosho Raw Speed Alpha. 8.522. That is what Lutz is looking for right now. Lutz, Fuller, Moreno Jr.
Past the 8:20, maybe get him a top 15, not anything close to the top 10.
I mean,
But this is a night run. So.
Yeah, the runs in the other classes were slower, and it's going to be, I know they're saying water light, but it's going to be wet. Not probably the good wet.
Did they just water before this one?
No, it's just dark. So like, even if they water light, it's still just going to sit.
Lots Moreno, Sante, Cavalier, Arredondo. What's up, RC Off-Road? Glad to have you following along.
Here is Lutz and Arredondo. Lutz working his way through the traffic. He's going to have 2 more trips around the circuit, or 1.5, I guess. Shell Racer 2014, would that be the boss man? Kurt Winger?
Winger. Oh, Lutz a little bit sideways there on the landing. Whipping it.
He just moved to my hometown, I believe. I'm not
Oh,
going to
Winger?
air out my hometown, but yeah.
Everybody moving to Austin nowadays? Everybody going to Texas?
Well, Kurt's been in the area for a while, but I think he moved over there.
Through the 4-pack, we're following Lutz. Over to triple, little whip, nicely. Oh, so close on that apex. How did he not kiss the pipe? These guys working well together here to the end. Lutz across the line.
40.8.
All right, a lap 5:23.
So 8.523 for Lutz, 8.524 for Moreno Jr., and Sontag with an 8.528. A Main Hobbies results page. Thank you as well to J Concepts, our title sponsor.
Appreciate their support. Couldn't do it without them.
Next up is the Heat 2 of 3 Pro Nitro Buggy. Lime, Wilson, Fishback, Ivanin, Ogden, Heckert, Spinrad, Fuller, Wiggins, Pariente, Nelson, and Drake. I was right. Dripping Springs, Texas for the man.
There you go. Yeah, there's you can see him here on camera, but when I was just trackside a few minutes ago, right under like the F of finish line there's big ruts there that are really upsetting the car. They don't look like much here, but they're pretty deep.
They are what we in the business call not flat.
No. You can see him there. You can see it. Like I said, when it's zooming by, you don't see it, but it is it's a big rut right there coming in.
We just need somebody to go lay in it real quick.
Yeah, take a step in it. You'll see it. We were talking about Martin Octor earlier. He, in 2009, did the double in two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive electric world championship. The race was held in South Africa, and very few people attended. I was in South Africa the week before, so the event I was doing ended on Sunday. Monday, when we went to Johannesburg to catch the flight, I said, hey, I want to stop by because the race was that week. So This was Monday. The race was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming up. We went to the park, nothing there. You could not tell a world championship was going to be held on this little racetrack.
Right.
There was nothing. No scoring booth. There was a little track, but nothing. Nobody was there. And this was on Monday at midday, 3 days before everybody's going to arrive.
What a disaster.
Yeah, it really was.
Matty G asking, he asked how I feel I would do around the race course. Not great, but better than him.
Oh, okay. You kind of calling him out there.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, Matty. Game on next year.
How do you feel about that, Glitchy?
How you doing, Kurt? Kurt Winger. Hope you're doing well. You just saw there, you saw Spencer Rivkin, like you said, mentioned earlier, everybody at the side right here next to scoring and timing.
Yeah.
There's Chickarillo down there. Everybody watching. Spencer's up in the next heat, so he wants to check things out.
Everybody checked in except for Mason Fuller, because why do you need to check in early when you can wait and have a track to yourself?
Kind of, yes.
He fired me.
Fired. Gone.
Dang
You're
it.
fired.
Charlie will add me back.
All right, here we go.
Who do we got here? This is the Daniel Pariente machine from over across the pond. Daniel, one of the drivers who makes the trip over with Joao and Ilias, part of the European Techno team.
All right, time to beat. They're looking for a 5:23, 8 laps. Excuse me.
Pariente working his way through the Techno corner. Onto the straightaway, 41.1. Camden Lime, 39.7. Getting Western.
Wow. That was all kinds of sideways. And he saved it. Never lived. Soul 68 trying to stay for 5 more minutes. Well, you only got 12 minutes till everybody's done.
I was going to say, you really need 10.
Yeah. 10 is, yeah.
Lime coming around for his second lap. This is another good one. 39.6, just a little quicker. He is on an 8.517.
You got to work on a Saturday, Soul 68?
Well, we do.
Yeah, we're true, but it's not really work. Could be digging a ditch.
That's true.
You know.
Luckily, we're not doing that.
Right, exactly. All right, Camden Line. What has Camden's got? He's got a 6 and a 4. So he's already locked in.
Here is the Spencer Heckert machine running in the 5th spot.
Spencer Heckert. What's Spencer got?
Oh, Una would like to know how Davey did. How did Davey do? Where is Davey? I don't see him.
Davey, I think he got a participation trophy.
Oh, no. Ah, he's 7th right now.
Davey's 7th.
Worst we can do is 20th.
28th. All right, Camden Line. Jonah Wilson having some good, little touch of the pipe. Saves it. Lutz did it 23. Camden on a 18. Now it's going to be on a 5:19.
Setting an alarm and waking up just to ask if Davey blew out is diabolical. You know?
That is.
You need to go back to sleep.
Yeah. Go back to sleep, Yona. Thank you, though. A for effort. That's friendship right there.
That he was there for every race today.
Exactly. We got your back, Yona. When we see Davey, we're going to tell him. See, Yona set his alarm just to wake up. Just to watch you.
We won't tell him what you asked. It's a Camden 8.521, only one going faster than Lutz.
Oh, Todd, make sure you tell him Scotty says hi over at PDX. Tell Kevin what's up. Whoa, up on 2 wheels. Nice save. Lime 39.3, new hot lap at a race. Down to 5:20.
Who's in the all
3
yellow?
seconds
That
under
would be-
TQ.
That would be the Drake,
Adam in the all yellow?
the nighttime body. I think.
Or is it Fishback?
Nah, it's Drake. There it is. 44-second lap.
You are correct, sir.
Not ideal circumstances.
What has Adam got so far?
He had
No,
a
first
good
round
first
was a
run.
good one.
Yeah.
Adam Drake had a 9, and a 23.
This is not, unfortunately, going to help the matters. Lime, Fuller, Wilson, Ogden, Ivanen. That is your top 5. Only Camden Lime going faster than Ryan Lutz and Ivan Moreno Jr. Good run for Ivan Moreno Jr. as well. Camden had a 41, but he's gathering it back up. Just did a 40. 2 40s in a row.
Yona said after the first couple runs he stopped answering.
It's really rude of him, you know. I'll show you amp draw. Glitchy.
20 seconds. Of course, that's what Maddie would ask.
Yeah. There is the Jared Wiggins machine. running in the 7th spot.
40.3, his best lap. What does Wiggins have for results so far?
I feel like not enough, but I don't
No,
know.
he's... Jared got a 20 and a 25.
Camden.
Wouldn't need a TQ.
Yeah. Camden 8.5.20. He is coming around to the line for the final lap. Let's get this one done. We can go to bed now.
So 68, you can go to bed if you don't want to watch the last one.
Camden 8.5.20.
Nice run, Camden.
Good job, buddy.
Nice. Oh, man. Big crash there.
Glitch, it's either 6 or 7 amps or 6 or 9 amps. It really could be a toss-up either way. German Robinson.
I don't get it.
Just, who knows?
Don't ask.
Who knows?
All right, Camden takes this one. Mason going 5.24. Going to put him fourth for the round so far.
Dylan Nelson hauling straight in the pit lane. Dad, take the car. We're done. Put it on the trailer.
Put it on the trailer.
Time for bed.
All right, one to go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. This one's all to play for, Scotty. Finn
Tommy.
with a 0 and a 2. Canas with a 0 and a 2.
This one wide open. Elliott's got a 3 and an 8.
Camden just put in a heater, so his 6 and 4 is looking to potentially improve. Rifkin a 4 and a 9 can drop the 9.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Time for the final heat of the day.
Rose, Van Dalen, Canas, Mayfield, Rifkin, Robinson, Contreras, Finn, Setzer, Nugent, Boots, and Figueredo.
Got to be B Rose.
You think so?
Come on, B Rose.
Associated
Do
Techno.
I think so? Don't know, but I want.
Associated Techno, S-Works, Techno, Associated, Mugen, X-Ray, Sparko, Kyosho, S-Works, and Techno. Those are the rides in this one.
All righty. Who's going to be the first one out? They're all bunched up here, but they'll wait.
Or will they?
All
First
right.
across the line,
Juan
JCC.
Carlos.
Now we've got Spencer Rifkin with the new nighttime drip paint scheme, number 45 of the year.
Kind of mixing it up. Trying to find what suits him. Not to the likes of the internet, though.
They're not into it?
No,
don't
the
remember
last
looking.
time he changed paint job, people went crazy.
Oh, yeah. No. Rifkin looking solid on the first one. Let's see what he's got when he comes back around. Hiked her up on 2 wheels.
Turned right into it, saved it.
That's why these guys are good.
Exactly.
Over the back double into the Techno corner. Canas 40.6, Rifkin 40.4, even with the little bobble. 39.8 from Bootsy. Whoa! Canas off the track, back on the track. Seth Van Dalen, 39.7 hot lap so far. Finn with a 40.1. Still waiting for Fee, Ryan, and Joao to come around. Fee with a 40.7. Mayfield, 40.3. Joao, the only one left, and he comes out with a 40.5. So, Van Dalen and Boots starting off hot. 39 flat. Rivkin goes to the point. He's got Canas in front of him trying to get things going in the right direction. Van Dalen still in second. All right, here is Mayfield running in the 7th spot.
What does Mayfield have so far?
It's
not so
what
great.
He wants.
He's got a 17 and a 13.
Really trying to get things going in the right direction. I talked to him a little bit after E-Truggy, getting the TQ for the round and just trying to get it going. Something positive.
Give him the Tyler Hooks coaching.
No, I know a lot better than that. Rivkin still out front, 8.5.17. Van Dalen, 8.5.18. Dakota Finn, 8.5.20. Those are the only 3 ahead of Camden Lime. Oh,
Mayfield.
I physically heard him not lift. Outside. Could hear it. Who just went by him? That would have been...
Orange and white?
Might have been Figueredo. That was Figueredo.
Yeah.
So Figueredo running in the 5 spot. Finn with a long lap incoming. Ooh, he's going to fall all the way down to 9th.
Rivkin looking sharp with Van Dalen and Juan Carlos. João Figueiredo in the 4, Fee Long in the 5. Fee needs a good one.
Van Dalen's got a 3 and an 18. If he could turn this into a 1 or a 2, he's going to move up quite a bit.
Fee's got a 34 and a 14.
Oof.
Give him 20. Excuse me.
Luckily for both Canas and Finn, nobody can really beat him.
No, it's between them two for TQ.
Yeah, and with them struggling right now, technically it would be Dakota's.
Yeah, Dakota's got the tiebreaker.
If Canas can get back to the 1st or 2nd, he could potentially break the tiebreaker. Here's Jermaine Robinson running around in the 8th spot, which would be good enough for 14th for the round. So Jermaine trying to get it into the show.
I wonder what tiebreaker they're using.
Combined best 2 runs, it looks like. Like laps in time.
Not a fan of that.
45 seconds left to go in this one. Rivkin still out front, 8.5.16. Top 4 drivers ahead of Camden Lime now. So Figueredo picking up his pace. Hot lap of the race. Canas with a 39 flat.
All right, Tyler, you take this to the rest of the way. We're going to go have a chat with a couple of these guys.
Yes, sir. Less than 30 to go. Rivkin, Van Dalen, Canas, Figueredo, Fee in the 5 spot. Rivkin's on an 8.5.16.8. Canas on an 8.5.17.8. If Canas wins this one, he will be the TQ. Following along with Spencer Rivkin still. Rivkin, Canas, Van Dalen, Figueredo. Those guys still ahead of Camden Lime. Here comes Rivkin back around the line, going through the techno corner, trying to finish this one out. Canas, 38.5. Rivkin, 39.3. It will be enough for Spencer Rivkin to take the TQ for the round. Going to have to look at the tiebreakers to see who's going to take the overall. Canas goes 2 for the round again. He and Dakota Finn are going to tie on points. Seth Van Dalen going to go 3rd for the round. Camden Lime going to go 4th. Fee going to go 5 for the round. Brandon Rose 6 for the round. Lutz 7. Setzer 8. Dakota Finn 9. Moreno Jr. 10. Then it's Robinson, Fuller, Ogden, Figueredo, Wilson. That's your top 15. So waiting for everything to load here.
Also, guys, just a reminder that at the drivers' meeting, we already discussed the tiebreaker, and it's the old road tiebreaker that we've used for a million years, which is your best 3 points count in case of a tie if the last 3 times added together.
Some of these guys talking through it at the end. Pekko Ivanen checking out how things went. All right, so the official top 14 going into the main event is going to be Dakota Finn, Juan Carlos Canas, Spencer Rifkin, Seth Van Dalen, Camden Lime, Elliott Boots, Pekko Ivanen, Jermaine Robinson, Brandon Rose, Mason Fuller, Ryan Lutz, Fee Long Nguyen, Spencer Heckert, and Frankie Contreras Jr. And with that, it looks like Scotty Ernst is ready to go, so we're going to send it to Scotty for an interview with the round through TQ, Spencer Rifkin.
With Spencer Rifkin. Spencer, nighttime racing at the DNC, it's always a challenge with the lights and the jumps. Hard to see everything, but you pulled it together. Tell us about that run.
Yeah, I mean, every time you come to the DNC, the most important runs of the entire weekend is basically practice 3 of Nitro Buggy and Q3 of Nitro Buggy, or any of the night runs for that matter. Obviously, you still got to do good to get yourself in a position to kind of get up on the grid, but it was nice to kind of end on a good note.
bring it to you here on liverc.com. So we're going to throw it down to Tyler in the studio for one last goodbye, and I'll be back here in a minute.
All right, guys. Thank you, Scotty. As always, thank you to everybody who watched with us all day, all week. Big thank you to our sponsors, Jake Concepts, A-Main Hobbies, 1UP Racing, and Techno RC. We will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. California time to do the e-buggy and Nitro Truggy main events. So check in with us all day long. On behalf of Scotty, Ernst, and myself, Tyler Hooks, our entire production crew, and liverc.com. Thank you for watching, and we will be back bright and early with more awesome race coverage of the 2026 Dirt Nitro Challenge.